please give it up for the other comedians. They've all been awesome tonight. I have to tell you, standing up here is the hardest thing in the world. It is so scary. And then especially when you're new too, like being a new comedian is like being the new kid at like a really fucked up high school. Just like a regular high school. You guys would not believe the things that go on. Like I'm talking about like rumor spreading, Facebook trolling, trash talking, and those are just the things that I've been doing. The other comedians are even worse. Like, this guy was gonna pay me after a show and he didn't have any cash, and so he asked if he could swipe his credit card in my butt. Yeah, I was like, no, you cannot swipe your credit card in my butt. It's a chip reader. How old do you think I am? Another time, all these comics were standing around there talking about porn, and as we do, and they were like, I really only like porn about Mary Todd Lincoln. No offense, Sarah. And I was like, why do you have to say no offense? Like, you think I am some uptight prude? Like, just the other night, I was watching the most hardcore TED Talk about the effects of pornography on the psychological development of our society. It was hot. Another time a comic came up to me and he asked me, what's the difference between jam and jelly? Because apparently I was supposed to say, I don't know. So then he could be like, well, I can't jelly my cock down your throat. And then I would be like, okay. But I didn't know that. I didn't know that that's what the right answer was. So I was like, okay, well, I'm sure you know that jam and jelly are both a combination of fruit, sugar, and indigestible carbohydrates, which is packed in, but jam is made from crushed fruit, and jelly is made from fruit juice, not to confuse it with preserves, which are made from fruit syrup. And then there's marmalade. Don't even get me started on marmalade. I went on for 20 minutes, and I was like, why did you ask? And he was like, I don't even know. I think I want a blowjob? I can think about jelly. The most offensive thing I think was like this comic posted this meme on Facebook, and it was all these pictures of these really beautiful, like cleavagey girls, and each one had the name of a fast food restaurant underneath it, and then the caption was like, where are you eating tonight? So of course all the comics had to comment things like, oh, well, I'd pick Taco Bell because I like a girl who's extra hot. Or I'd pick McDonald's because I like a girl who's fast and easy. Or I'd pick Chick-fil-A because I like a girl who's super polite but secretly has radical conservative values. And I was like, you guys, this is so degrading and so misogynistic. And obviously KFC is the hottest one. Come on, she's finger-licking good. Thank you guys so much for coming out here tonight. Is there anyone from Los Alamos here? Yeah. So I'm from Los Alamos, if you couldn't tell by everything about me. Or the Santa Fe area is how we like to put it when people ask us. I went to high school in Los Alamos, and I actually ran into a girl from my high school the other day, and I hadn't seen her since high school. And I hate that because it's so awkward. Like, I know I'm awkward around normal people, but then especially then it's like, oh, so 15 years, man, are you still a bitch? I do love my friends from high school, though. I remember we had a really serious incident once. We were driving in the car, and we had a keg in the trunk with like a blanket over it, and we got pulled over. And my friend was driving, and the cop made us think that we were in really big trouble. And then he was like, I'm gonna let you girls go, but you're gonna have to do something for me. And then he went to go get something out of his car. And so we started totally freaking out. We were like sweating, we were crying. We thought maybe we should just floor it, but we didn't wanna risk getting into like a car chase. And we thought, okay, well maybe all four of us should just all jump out of the car at the same time and run in opposite directions, and then only the slowest one would get raped. But they all played soccer, so I really didn't like my odds in that situation. to, the cop comes back, and he tells my friend to unzip her jacket. And then he reached into his pocket, and he pulled something out, and he said, "Unzip your jacket, because you're going to have to put on this junior police officer badge, and you're going to have to wear it for the whole night, and you're going to look so silly and be so embarrassed." Can you believe it? Oh my God, we were so relieved. We were so relieved. We just sucked his dick and got the hell out